Just want to welcome everyone, and as usual, we'll start with a bow, just taking a moment to breathe, settle into our intention, feeling some gratitude for ourselves for being here today to uncover that seed of awakening that's within each of us, thinking about our intention. Why do we want to be better people? Why do we want to make the world a better place? Acknowledging that light within ourselves and within each other as we bow. And then we take our seats. I need to get my gong. Settling into our posture, the cushion, the chair, wherever we're sitting, feeling our feet on the floor, grounding us, or folded underneath us, just giving us a solid foundation for the rest of our body, holding us upright. And just feel your sits bones, your butt planted on the cushion or seat. Gravity pulling you down, keeping your spine erect, back relaxed, shoulders relaxed, and your chest open, with your hands either in your lap or on your thighs. Relaxing your head, your jaw, closing your eyes softly, and just feeling yourself become grounded. And we'll take those 3 deep straw breaths, breathing in fresh air for 4 or 5 counts, breathing out for double that count, as if through a straw, breathing out every bit of stale air all the way down into our bellies. And 3 of those breaths, just to center ourselves a little bit more. So, one more of those straw breaths, just releasing tension from the body. Feel yourself relax with that long out breath. And then settling into your natural breathing cycle. See if you can notice with some curiosity the felt sensation of the breathing. And noticing how the air feels entering your nose, how your body feels as that breath expands your chest, your lungs. Maybe you feel the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe in and out. And just go wherever your attention takes you in that breath. Place your awareness there, or place your awareness on the whole cycle of the breath. That feeling in your body as you breathe in Fill, and then as you breathe out and relax. And as thoughts arise, or feelings or emotions come up, just reminding yourself this is just a time for me to sit and focus. See if you can just notice those thoughts, those potential distractions, and let them go, bringing your attention back again and again to the breath. And just letting your mind do its job of processing things. See if you can let that fall to the background a little bit as we spend this time focused on the breath and the object of our meditation. If you find yourself carried off for a minute or two, that's okay. Just gently come back to the breath. There's no need to beat ourselves up about letting that distraction happen. That's it's natural. It's how we're wired. It's how we've evolved. So we're just spending a few minutes today going against that, spending some time in a different state of mindfulness. And so we'll just sit with the breath like that for some time, and I'll add some additional instruction in a few minutes. For now, let's just sit with the breath, following it in, following it out, letting go of thoughts, and just observing. We've taken a few minutes to let our minds settle, let our thoughts settle, fall to the background a little bit. I'd like to ask to bring your focus to your heart center. Just imagine that you're breathing in to your heart. So, from wherever your focus of your attention was, just seeing if you can bring that awareness to just the center of your chest. I've been thinking a lot lately about how people are feeling in these times, how people respond to what's going on, how we respond and react to the pain and suffering that we see, both in ourselves and others. And what's come to mind for me is what the Buddhist teacher Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche calls the genuine heart of sadness. It's that place within us where we carry all the joy and all the pain. It's where all those feelings kind of come together within us. It's a place of great tenderness. It's a place that we spend a lot of time protecting because, for whatever reason, we find it hard to be vulnerable, to be completely open. It's hard to look at suffering sometimes. So I want to ask, as you breathe in to that heart space, bring to mind some of your own pain and suffering. Bring up some difficult emotions. You can bring up a difficult experience and the feelings that it brought up for you. Just lean into that a little bit. See if you can feel that tenderness, that place where you carry that pain in your heart. It's also a place of basic goodness. If we can uncover that place of vulnerability, of tenderness, we allow more of our own gentle, basic goodness to shine forth. The more space we create around that heart of sadness, the easier it is to work with our own emotions, to respond with wisdom and insight to the suffering of other people. So, this is just a practice of holding that difficult experience, that difficult feeling, holding it with some compassion. creating some warm space around it as we carry it in our hearts. So we'll continue to sit and breathe into that heart space, breathing in, leaning into that suffering, that sadness, that vulnerability, fear, anxiety, just allowing ourselves to experience it without reacting. And breathing out and relaxing, creating more space, more loving kindness around that feeling or emotion. It's the way we're training our minds in openness and not shutting things out and seeing both sides of a situation, all sides of a situation. Just gently training ourselves to hold everything, be open to everything, not shutting down, just observing, just holding ourselves with love. Maybe if you're bringing to mind a difficult emotion, you feel that tension, that tightness in your chest. What is that? Bring a little curiosity to that feeling. To any tension that comes up when we lean into those negative emotions, it's suffering. As we sit, lean into those feelings. It's one way of noticing that ultimately they're empty. So we breathe in and lean in, feel that tightness, breathe out and relax. We can realize that's possible at any time to just hold those emotions, hold them without responding, without reacting. So we'll just sit for a few more minutes in that space of holding the pain, holding the suffering that's in our hearts. And see if with each out breath you can create a little more space around it, a little more warmth for it, a little more compassion for yourself. Now let's just spend the last couple minutes of our meditation just kind of letting go of whatever those feelings were that we were leaning into, feeling some gratitude for ourselves, for doing this practice. It's not always easy. And just gently thanking ourselves for being here, for working to uncover that suffering and hold it. There's some strength involved there, some courage that it takes just to come to the cushion, just to come to the meditation. And we should be grateful for ourselves for taking that step. And bringing our attention back. Bring our hand hands to our hearts and continue to feel some of that gratitude for ourselves, thanking ourselves for being here today. I thank each of you for being here. Once again, acknowledging that light and with some desire that this practice will create some positive change for ourselves and for others. I'll bring some peace and some love and compassion to all beings. And so I offer a deep bow today.